Hey, this is Erik with Honest Home Solutions. We are on site right now at a property in Enola. This is actually a client that we worked with before. We bought her mother's home and just had a great experience with us and gave us a call as she's going through a little bit of a difficulty here financially. Her husband had passed away in February and just wants to see what we can possibly do to help her and have built a really good relationship with her just based on trust, integrity, fun, our core values that we hold on to as a company. So come inside and check out what we're gonna do. She's actually gonna let everything be on camera today, so you're gonna get to see from start to finish what an appointment looks like. Real relationships aren't built fake facade. Trust, integrity, fun, our core values that we hold on to.
I mean, sure. I don't want this house anymore because, like I said, it's just too big.
And what's the move after this?
I want to go into an apartment or a townhouse or one of them. I don't want to buy a house.
Okay. So now, do you think you're upside down here from what you owe? Like, do you think you owe more than what the house is worth?
I don't know. I don't know how much the house is worth.
Okay. I mean, it's a little dated, but I'd say even around here, you're probably looking on the market. I mean, we can do a quick walkthrough, but anywhere from 130 to 150 probably. 190 if it's totally renovated and updated, like 189,995 is kind of a lot of the numbers that I pulled from the development. There's obviously some things that need done. That doesn't mean I can pay 130 to 150, but I also can make sure that this goes in a quick fashion, and you end up at least getting some money for it,
right?
Instead of going through the foreclosure process and really
losing nothing, or getting nothing.
Yeah, I mean, and dealing with that.
I mean, there's three things that I think that would have to be fixed. Like the deck out here, there's a couple places where new boards need to be put down. I mean, the whole deck could be replaced, but I wouldn't, if whatever,
Sure.
You can't really use that deck because it gets so hot here in the summertime,
and it just beats on the back porch.
It beats on there, and it's summertime when you want to use it.
Yeah. And that's
central air.
West side?
Huh?
Is that the west side right there?
I guess.
Yeah, sunsets in the west, right? Yeah.
I don't know.
I think, right? Right? Sunsets in the west?
It sets in the west, yep.
Yeah, so it probably beats right on that at
it
dinner
does.
time.
Yeah, we very seldom ever use that deck.
Okay.
My husband's the one who built it.
Sure. I mean, it's a nice big deck, for sure.
Well, when we first moved here, it was just the first part here. And then he added that part on and the part over on this side on.
Sure, and he extended it, made it big so you guys could hang out there.
Right. Air conditioning is not working, but they said all it really needs is Freon.
Okay.
And we were going to put Freon in it over the summer, and then it was like $350 for them to come and do it. And my son said, don't worry about it. He put 2 air conditioners in for me, and that was fine.
That was it.
And the dishwasher doesn't work. That's the only 3 things that I could think that would really, really need to be replaced.
Sure. Makes sense. And those are all things like, obviously the carpet's dated.
Yeah. That's been in there since 1987.
For sure.
Yes.
So that's a little younger than me, but not much.
That's what I want. I want someplace where I don't have to shovel. I thought about buying a house. And then I thought, a little house. And I thought, no, I don't want that. I'm 75 years old. I just want to get rid of all this and be able to try to live a little bit of, because for the last 7 or 8 years, my life has been like running to doctor's offices and taking care of a sick person and,
Yeah.
Well, first of all, I had my mother going through that, and then she died, and then he got real sick. It's like, God, don't I get a break on this?
Now, is the goal with this house to sell it pretty quickly? You'd be ready to move?
Well, I have to find,
obviously find an apartment and those. I don't want you to be struggling with finding a place to live. But
now, what I was going to say is the whole thing of it is there's so much stuff I have to get rid of.
Sure.
I mean, I'm going to have to get rid of a lot of my furniture and because I have a big family room downstairs and it's furnished.
Sure.
With a big what are these things called? There's couches that go like this.
Oh, the sectionals?
Yes.
Yes.
With a sectional.
So you have a big sectional downstairs.
Yes.
Now you want to sell them, or
I'm gonna try and sell some of this stuff because some of it's too good to just
Yeah.
You know.
And the advantage is now in the other house that we worked with you on, like there wasn't that a lot of stuff to sell. It was more just cleaning out. But you know, with that, what we do is we actually have a setup where we can help you sell it. We'll take pictures of it for you, or have you take pictures. We'll put it on Facebook Marketplace. So do you want to give me like a quick tour?
Sure.
Yeah. Do you want to do that?
Sure.
So kitchen's here.
I'll show you my property.
All right,
Okay.
let's do that.
It goes up on the other. See that pile of junk laying up there? My son.
Sure.
There were doors that my husband had. Christmas stuff laying on it up in that shed. Now that's all cleaned out except for a riding mower that doesn't work.
Okay.
Okay.
So that shed's yours?
That shed's mine, and so is this one over here.
Okay. And that shed's theirs?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So that's where the property line sort of is right
Sure. And then you have a nice big deck out here that your husband built?
there. Yes.
That's pretty impressive.
And this is the kitchen and dining room.
Okay.
I think they called it.
And dishwasher you said doesn't work.
It doesn't work,
Everything
no.
else is,
Yes.
I mean, it looks
The
like you
stove and everything.
maintained it and taken good care of it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, it's not like what you walked into.
No. You definitely care about your house here, for sure.
There's a closet. The bathroom.
Okay. Yeah. Definitely kept it and maintained it and keep it clean. That's
And this was his bedroom.
okay.
This is another thing I want to get rid of, this bedroom suite.
Yeah.
And there's another piece of it downstairs.
Is that a waterbed?
Well, it was a waterbed, but it's not now.
That looks identical. I bet you and that is actually my parents' waterbed suit.
Is it?
They have the exact same one. They got rid of it now, but that is legit. I grew up looking at that thing.
Yeah, we have a
Uh-huh.
regular. He has a regular mattress in it now.
Yeah.
But it was a waterbed. I never liked it
That's
from
so
the very
funny.
beginning. And like
People-
I said,
people love those things.
oh, I know.
For like 10 years, it was like the biggest thing going. They weren't even comfortable.
No.
It was like swim, like you were literally swimming. It was
And then
so
there's
weird.
2 closets in here if you want to know that.
Oh, there's double closets?
Yeah, there's.
Okay. Alright.
And then
2 more rooms.
this is my bedroom.
Nice. All the carpets pretty much the same age,
Yes.
but you did replace all the windows, it looks like.
Yeah, all the windows are replaced.
Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, that's a big closet there. No, go ahead.
Okay.
And then over here is, don't look at this room because right now we have all this stuff piled in here. This
You're a big Hershey Bears fan, huh?
Oh yeah.
I know you were going to the game.
Remember I
but-
told you we
Yeah.
used to have season tickets.
Oh.
This doesn't
Little
have a
third bedroom.
closet
smaller
door
closet.
on there.
Okay.
Okay, there's a linen closet here.
Okay. And attic.
Yes.
All right. And about how old is the roof?
The roof is the same age as the windows. We have it all done at one time.
Oh yeah, it looked good when I came in here, so I assumed it was updated. So that's not that old. What, 5-6 years?
Maybe like 8.
Okay.
Like I said, this is a nice big room here.
Sure. This is nice, having a fireplace down here.
Well, right now we don't have anything in the fireplace. We did have logs in it,
Okay.
but then when my mother came to live with me, I had this made into like a bedroom for her.
Okay.
And I was afraid she'd try to mess with them.
Sure.
So we just took them
Took it
out.
out.
Yeah.
Now, does it work?
The fireplace?
Yeah. Probably.
Yeah,
I'm
you
sure.
mean to put like
Yeah,
wood
if you
fires?
if you wanted to have a
Oh
fire
yeah,
there, you could
yeah.
do it.
I'd have the chimney cleaned.
Sure, of course.
But-
You got another full bath down here.
Uh huh.
Okay, that's good. Now, the upstairs one you had updated at some point, it looked like, right? Or, no? Just that clean?
What do you mean?
Like, did you do some work there? Like, put a new floor?
We put a new floor in, and we put.
Because this is a new floor, but this bath area is a little older, right?
Yeah. We just. Yeah. And this bathroom never gets used.
Yeah, you know it down here.
So.
No need to run downstairs, and then the garage, I guess.
Well, there's a. This is where the.
Little
When
storage.
when we first moved out here, we were on a well, and not all that stuff is in here. But we don't. We have storage
Sewer,
and water. Now.
public water
Yeah.
now.
Now don't look out here because this isn't exactly.
Okay.
Erik, come here once.
Sure.
Now I don't know whether you would want to tear this off of here. I keep this door locked because somebody comes in downstairs and I can't hear them upstairs.
I believe that.
So, but back in there we have what we call the screened-in room.
Oh, nice.
but it needs to have work done to it.
Sure.
We had window or screens and whatever. My husband built windows, but it needs to be replaced. Either that or torn down.
I mean, it's nice to have, but maybe.
Oh, we loved it. We had picnics out here all the time.
Having the screen inside is a nice addition to the deck, and the sun's not beating on you as much under there.
Right. No.
You get the breeze.
You know, everybody wants a radio arm saw.
I don't even know what that is, but that's definitely worth some money. You can.
No, they're
definitely
telling
sell
me
that
it's not because they said.
Somebody would want to buy that, right?
Well, I've had asked a lot of people and nobody.
Really?
Yeah, our property goes over there to the top of this hill, then,
Okay.
and then over here it's just. Well, you can see where the shed
Sure.
has come down.
I like your the way your driveway comes up the hill. It's nice that you did those extra parking pads over there.
Oh
Because,
yeah.
When you only got one garage door, it's nice to be able to back up.
Well, see, that fourth
Turn around.
bedroom could have been a garage, but the people who built this house, they
Makes sense.
didn't want it a garage. They wanted a
The
fourth bedroom. And that's where my
About an apartment. If you could get a first floor.
yeah. I mean, if I
or
could
an
get
elevator.
a second floor would be okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, everything I do, I have to go downstairs.
For sure.
Bring in groceries.
Laundry.
Laundry, everything.
Everything. Even to just come, I mean, you pull into the garage and you gotta come upstairs
Right.
just to walk up. Makes sense. All right, so what we need for me, you need me to find out how much you owe. What is your goal? Like, do you have any idea? Like, even an estimate in your
I have
mind?
no idea. No,
Okay.
I don't know what houses are even selling for right now.
No, I mean, but do you have any idea what you might owe? Like,
Oh no, I think it's over $100,000.
okay.
Like I said, and I'm not sure if that's with the taxes being added in each month or each year. I mean,
What the
Cumberland County,
Cumberland County tax
sheriff sales.
sheriff sales? Okay.
Yeah,
So it is a sheriff sale. All right.
but I'm see if I can find it here for you. I just want to get rid of it
Before the sheriff sale.
before the sheriff sale or before even if I got the taxes paid, I still want to get rid of it. I don't want to be here anymore.
Sure.
So
And the nice part about a sheriff sale is sometimes, even if we need a little bit more time, we can go and pay a year's worth of taxes for you.
well, this guy told me that I paid the $400 whenever I did it. He said they were were they out of California? I'm not sure. But anyhow, he said that if I needed to, getting closer to the time, I could pay $400 more, and he could probably stall it for another 2 months.
Yeah, or we could pay the taxes for you for a year, and it would be removed from the sheriff sale list, and then we can figure out a way to, get you moved in the right direction of selling the property. We actually just went through this with a property in Palmyra not too long ago. So, see if we can find any information.
Please hold while we connect your call.
We are trying to figure out what she owes on her property if she was to be able to, remove that reverse mortgage, and pay that back. So we're just trying to figure out what she owes, and so we can, make decisions as we sit here and try to go over the numbers with her.
Alright, let's take a look. Can I have Alright, let me just put you on a brief hold. Let me see if I can get approval to send you on over to a department. We'll let you know that, and just 1 second.
I appreciate that. Thank you. Hopefully the servicing department answers. They answered quickly when they think you're calling to buy something. And then I know you have
Please
to...
leave a message after the tone. When you are finished, you may hang up or press 1 for special options.
Giving you, it includes the taxes, or if it's just what I owe on the inverse.
So it probably doesn't include the taxes.
You don't think?
No. So I can figure out, we can call the tax office. I mean...
Please hold while we connect your call.
We're calling about her property that she already has with you. We were talking to somebody just a minute ago. They sent us to the service department and nobody answered. We just need to figure out this. We only have so much time to go over numbers here, and we need to get somebody that can give us the information that we need on what's owed on the property.
Alrighty, just give me one moment. I'm just going to place you on a
Surely.
Thank you.
Never a dull moment.
Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and transfer you over again.
We are just looking into what is owed on the reverse mortgage that she has, the home equity that she has taken out of her property, so that we can make the best decisions. And we're only, we're just trying to find numbers out, see if the taxes are involved in what was supposed to be being paid, and those types of things. So she's thinking about selling her property. We just want to make sure that there's, no hold up there.
Okay, let me take a look at the account.
Now, do you guys ever, in the sense of going through the foreclosure process, do you guys ever take, lump sum payments that would be, almost like a short sale type setup? Or would you guys just go through the foreclosure process and wouldn't be interested in that?
No, there is a possibility for that. I don't know much about it. All of that is actually handled through our servicing office in Michigan, including loans that have been referred for foreclosure.
Sure.
If you have additional questions like that and more in-depth questions, we can give you their phone number so you can reach out to them, and they should be able to give you more detailed answers.
Okay. All right. Perfect. All right. Sounds good. So that's where it's at right now.
No, it adjusts monthly.
It goes up monthly?
Yes.
And either with you guys or figure out what the next step is.
Okay.
All right. Thank you so much. You have a fantastic day. It probably does. They might have already paid the taxes and they just didn't take it off the tax sale. The struggle is you're probably looking at something that's gonna but the best situation is this. Looking at what you owe, is you can take a shot putting it on the market. I don't think you're gonna get that for it. After commissions and those types of things that you're gonna have to pay. Or we negotiate with them, try to see if they'll take more of like a cash payment, so you don't keep doesn't just keep creeping
I don't
up.
understand why they're paying insurance. She's saying mortgage insurance.
Yes, mortgage insurance. Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say I have homeowners insurance.
Yeah. No, mortgage
okay.
insurance on those.
What's mortgage insurance if you don't have a mortgage?
This is considered a mortgage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a reverse mortgage, so they've paid that out is what they look at it as. So the advantage would be that you're probably, in most cases, I'll be 100% honest with you, not going to walk away with much money. But the advantage will be...
I'm afraid of it.
Yeah, and you won't have a foreclosure when you go to rent, when you go to get an apartment. You won't have the headache of dealing with what that's going to look like. You might get a few more months in here, though. You know what I mean? To deal with it if you go through the foreclosure process. That's a real thing. It'll take them a little bit of time to do it. But it's going to be not a fun process.
Yeah,
and it's going to be a lot of phone calls and a lot of stress and going through, bank telling you got to do this and this and this. And then, one day they just say that's the end once the foreclosure's fully through. And now, granted, you'll end up pretty much in the same position either way. You're not going to get any money out of the deal. We can work with them. I can call them and see if they would take, a lower cash offer, which would work a lot like a short sale. And I can go through that with them and find out a number that they might agree to. Maybe they agree to $110,000. You know what I mean? And say, hey, yeah, if you can close in a month, at $110,000, we'll remove all the interest that she was supposed to pay on this loan. Because your interest is probably through the roof. I'll be honest. This is why I've seen this numerous times in reverse mortgages. I would never advise somebody to do it.
Yeah,
But at one time it
one
made
time,
sense.
you know, and they're always advertising it on TV,
Yeah,
you know, and it's
for sure.
like, well, I don't have a whole lot of choice. I mean, I gotta get rid of it. I'd rather not go through a foreclosure because that doesn't look good on my part.
No, it won't be fun either.
I'm sure it won't.
And it's just stressful. Like you're like what you're trying to do is not have to deal with the headaches. Like I've talked to you enough times. It's hey, you know, I don't want to be here. I'd rather. What you're gonna get by going through, you know, either one of these processes is eventually a fresh start. If you do it without the foreclosure, you're going to be able to get a fresh start without the headaches,
and that's what I want.
You know, without that on your record,
Right.
so say. I will stay in contact with you. Set up a phone call with them for all three of us. I'll call you on like a three-way phone call so you can give them the information that they need, saying that you approved me to have a conversation with them, and then I'll negotiate the deal.
Okay.
And
if you don't mind, I would appreciate it. Like I said, because I don't know that much about it.
I don't claim to be the reverse mortgage expert, but I can tell you that based on what they're saying you owe, what you're about to go through with a foreclosure and them paying the taxes so that they don't lose the house. That's why they do that. That's why they pay the taxes so that they can recoup their money. So, you know, the advantage might be that we get a deal. And, you know, that we are able to help you get out of the foreclosure and we're able to buy it for a number that makes sense for everybody. For them, for us, and for you.
Right.
And it's a win-win. Yeah, you don't get any money at the time of the sale, but you don't have a foreclosure on your record. Otherwise, this is going to get foreclosed on and you're not going to get any money. It's going to be the same result, but it's going to be a worse process.
Right.
Or you don't get money and you have an easier process where, you know, it moves smoothly. You can go find an apartment. You have time. You're working with somebody that you trust and me, not somebody on the phone that you don't know. And for them, it gives them closure. You know, they get to move forward. They don't have to worry about it. They don't have to spend the money that it costs to foreclose on a property, to remove you, to do all those types of things, and go through it that way. So hopefully, you know, we'll handle this in a way that puts you in a position where you can move forward and start clean. Puts us in a position where we can purchase the property and help you be able to do that, and have, you know, the ability to do the updates and things like that we would need to do, and then for them that they can stop calling you.
I said I'll be waiting to hear back from you, and I'm not gonna.
Yep, I'll call tomorrow, and hopefully be able to get some type of something.
Okay.
And then I'll call you while I'm on the phone with them, and hopefully we can get some answers we're looking for. And if not, we'll keep digging.
Okay.
All right.
That sounds good.
Well, enjoy the game.
Oh yeah.
Don't let this stress you out.
Oh,
We'll do our best to make sure everything goes well, and
I know you will. That's like I told you why I wanted you.
I appreciate that.